Good morning, all of you. So, as we come to know that presently we are studying matter around us pure. So, is matter around us pure? So, let us come see, as we know that the matter is completely classifying into elements and as well as compounds and as well as we used to call it as mixtures. Is it as? So, now coming to the elements, again these elements are classifying into what? Three categories. What are the Rasai? Elements are classifying into three categories. What are that? Metals, non-metals, and as well as metalloids. So this is what we have studied in the last class. So till here, all these elements and compounds both are called as pure substances, and this mixture is called as impure substances. So presently we are going to study in detail about the pure substances. In that, all the particular thing is called as elements. So now these elements are again classified into three categories. One is metals, another one is non-metals, and another one is metalloids. So now, as we know that we are studying at present, what is metals? In that last class I have taught you. So metal, what is metal and how the metals are present, what is the state of the metals, what is the properties of metals, that is all we will discuss in the today's class. So what is metal I said? So all of you, I think you already written what is metal. What is the metal? Can you able to say please? What is metal? Please
A
tell.
metal is an element which is malleable, ductile, and conducts electricity, sir.
So a metal is an element that is malleable and ductile and conducts electricity. Correct? That is what a metal. A metal is a element because metal is one of the type of element. Correct? So metal is element which is malleable, ductile, and conducts electricity. Correct or not? This is what I have taught you in the last class. So what is the examples of metal? Sai, Tamil Selvan, anybody?
Sir, iron.
Sir, iron, copper, aluminum.
Iron, copper, cadmium, magnesium, nickel, everything is called as metals only. But we have, if you'll observe, like zinc, silver, gold, platinum, chromium, sodium, potassium, nickel, cobalt. These all the things like this, if you'll keep on saying, so many are there. These all are called as metals only. But if you'll observe, whatever the things I have taught, all the metals are in solid state except one metal. What is that? Mercury. So you remember, examples of metals if you'll take, so the most prominent one, gold, iron, zinc, aluminium, etc. So let us take, we cannot write all correct, so you can give etc. So this all the state, most of the metals, all the metals, not even most of the metals, most of the metals are in solid state. What is that state?
Solid state.
Solid state.
Solid state.
Except one metal. What is that? Mercury.
Mercury.
Mercury is the only metal. What is the symbol of mercury? What is the symbol of mercury? Hg.
Hg, sir.
Mercury is the only metal which is present in liquid state. Liquid state at room temperature. So remaining metals all, what is the state of remaining metals? Solid, liquid or gas? All the metals.
Solid, sir.
Solid state only, except mercury. Is there any metal which is in gaseous state? Pradosh, Yelamokil, Darun?
No, sir.
No. So if you'll observe, there is no metal which is present in the gaseous state. All the metals are present in solid state, SOLID, solid state, except one metal. That metal is called as mercury. So please all of you note it down. Mercury is the only metal which is present in liquid state, and all the metals are in solid state. We have already done that now. So coming to the properties of metals, I think presently now we are studying properties of metals only. So as we know, what is the first property? Metals are malleable in nature.
Malleable in nature.
You have already kept the heading, properties of matter. Sorry, properties of metals, correct? That is, please keep it.
Metals, sir.
Properties of metals. What is the first property, Ra?
Metals are malleable in nature.
What is the first one? Metals are malleable. Please write it. I already taught you what is malleable. Darun, Elamukil, Pradosh. What is malleable? I have told you already, I have taught you before starting the elements. I have taught you what is the malleable. Can anybody say, Sai? What is malleable?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, we can make it into thin sheets.
Make it into with a hammering. Understanding? By hammering, yeah, very good, Pradosh. So by hitting with the hammer or hammering, if we are able to make it in thin sheets, then that all called as metals. That is only the property of that metals is only called as malleability. What we should call?
Malleability.
You understand, all of you? So metals are malleable means that the metals can be beaten into thin sheets with a hammer. With a hammer. But here you have to remember one word. I have to remember without breaking. Correct or not, all of you? So
Yes, sir.
without breaking, you may remember, without breaking, if you are beaten, B-E-A-T-N, beaten the elements into thin sheet, beaten the metals into thin sheets, that is called as what? Malleable.
Malleable.
Malleable, the thin sheets with a hammer. Without breaking, that is called as malleable, and this property is called as what? Malleability. What we should call? Malleability.
Malleability.
If you take, yeah, whatever the metal, if you take, for example, highest malleable nature, the metal which is having highest malleability is gold. Do you understand, Ra? So gold is the highest malleable metal. After gold, if you take silver, silver metals are the most and best malleable metals. What is the most and best malleable metals? The
Silver.
best
Gold and
malleable
silver.
metals are best malleable metals are gold and silver. Gold and silver. So after that, the famous metal which has been seen in every hotel. So what is that? After gold and silver.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Okay, da? Aluminium and copper metals are also highly malleable metals. But most and highest best malleable metals are gold and silver, and aluminium, copper metals also highly malleable metals. That is what you have to remember. Please write it, all of you. Aluminium. Aluminium symbol is what? Al. And gold symbol is what? A. Please remember. And silver symbol is what? Ag. Silver symbol is Ag. Aluminium is Al. Aluminium and copper. Copper symbol is Cu. Note it down. Aluminium, copper are also highly malleable metals. Highly malleable metals. So what is the best malleable metals, Ra?
Gold,
Gold and
sir.
silver.
What? Gold and silver.
Gold and silver.
Gold and silver.
Aluminium and copper are highly malleable metals. So those who want malleability, the property of this making into thin sheets, what is that called as? Malleability. Please note it down.
Malleable.
The property of these metals is called as malleability. What is the meaning of malleability? Just by hitting with a hammer, we are making a thin sheets. Understanding? Thin sheets, then that is called as malleability. What we are doing? With the hammering, we are making what? Thin sheets. We are
Thin
making.
sheets.
So that is only called as malleability. But without breaking, that is what you have to remember. Without breaking into pieces, we have to make it. That is the property called as malleability. So the first property of metals is metals are malleable. So if we take here anything like all these metals, most of the metals like gold, silver, aluminium, copper, everything, all these metals can be beaten with a hammer to form a very, 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 very thin sheets. That is what we should call as foils. What we should call, Ra? A thin sheets only.
Foils.
foils. Everybody should
Foil.
remember. So hammering thin sheets of metals, thin sheets of metals, known as what? Known as
Malleability.
foils. Okay, that is why you can see aluminum foil we can call. Correct or not? FOILS, foils. Okay, da? So now you can see silver metal. Actually, it is very costly. Metal, gold after silver is only costly metal. So that you can see silver metal can be hammered into thin silver foils because of its high malleability. Same way you can see this silver metal where we can use, sir. You may notice it. How many of you know sweets? Have you purchased the sweets? Sweet stall?
Yes, sir.
Sweet stall.
Yes, sir.
Notice that some sweets it has been covered with the silver up. Correct? Have you noticed it?
Yes, sir. But that is not silver, sir.
It is actually silver. Actually, it is silver. It is even good for our health also. So that it is the directly we'll eat. We won't remove it also. Have you noticed it? It is not the silver knot. It is silver only. Okay, da? And
Okay,
also,
sir.
but
Okay,
very,
sir.
very thin sheets, they are not using that much. Yeah, what you said correct. It is not the pure maybe. It is mixed with some kind of powders also. Okay, da? But
Yes, sir.
that is the silver foil, best example. But you can see so many places, usually the silver foils we can use in decorative items. Where you will use? Decorative.
Decorative items.
So decorative sweets, decorating sweets also we can use it. That is what I am saying. So the metals, the silver metal can be hammered into thin sheets, or the thin sheets only called as what? Silver foils.
Foils.
Silver foils. So the silver foils are used for decorating sweets. What we are using?
Decorating sweets.
Do you understand, Elamakil?
sir.
Silver foils. You cannot say
Sir,
it is-
in gold also sheet having, sir.
what?
In sweet.
Ah,
In gold also they will cover like sweet, sir. That is 1 kg 9,000.
very less amount of gold will be there. Even 1 kg 9,000 means less only, correct? 1 gram itself 5,000. How? That is what. So the silver foils they can use for decorating. Decoration of what? Decoration of sweets. Have you seen it,
Sweets.
Pradosh, Monish, Manya and Samya? Very costly also that sweets. Have you noticed it, Sutilaya? Please respond me.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So why
sir.
we are making the silver into the thin sheets? Because of to decorating the sweets. Similarly, you can take aluminum metal. Aluminum metal is even also quite highly malleable, and it can be converted into thin sheets called as aluminum foils. So you may notice it. Aluminum foils are used for so many items. Have you noticed it? Biscuits. Biscuits. How many of you know? Vapors. Have you seen the vapors? Vapors.
Yes,
How many of
sir.
you know vapors? Inside vapor, it has been packed in the silver. Have you noticed it? Silver cover will be there in vapors. Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
So like the biscuits, packing the food items like biscuits and chocolates. Chocolates also you can see. Particularly dairy milk and all if you purchase, inside it has been chocolate is kept in the inside the silver cover. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yelamukil said the gold foil also. Have you noticed it? Some chocolates like a 360 rupees dairy milk and big highly cost chocolates, it is in a gold color foil is there inside. Have you seen it or not? That is
Yes,
because
sir.
of
Yes, sir.
label in nature. And also you can see most of the medicines, it has been packed with aluminum. Have you noticed it? Aluminum foil. We can tear like this and we can make it. Correct? Most of the
Yes, sir.
medicine, as well as
Yes,
even
sir.
normal medicines also, some kind of tubes also packed in aluminum foil completely, and normal medicines also backside. If you push like this, the backside some kind of piece will come. That is called as what? Aluminum foil. Understand?
That is also aluminum.
Yeah, that is also aluminum.
Sir.
And also you can see how many of you have seen the cigarette packet? Cigarette packet. Have you seen the cigarette packet?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, cigarette packet inside. Cigarette will pack. That cigarette also they will pack inside what? Inside this aluminum
Sir,
foil.
aluminum.
Have you seen it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now that is what I am saying. So everywhere you can observe, everywhere whatever the things are there, this all the so many places we people are using aluminum foils are used for packing food items, packing like biscuits, chocolates, medicines, etc. And also we are using some commercial things like cigarettes and all. So and also you can see milk bottle caps. Milk bottle, you know, milk bottle caps, milk bottles. Like badam juice and all. Have you noticed it? That cap which we are opening, yeah, opener with the opener.
Yes, sir. Yes,
It is
sir.
also made up of what? Milk bottle, that is also aluminum only. Have you noticed it? Even some
sir.
remove with the teeth also. If it is made with iron, we people cannot, but it is aluminum. That is why you can see if there is no opener, we can remove with our mouth also. Correct? That all the beverages, their mouth also made with this aluminum only. You can see aluminum.
Sir, in
Yes,
some oils and in juice and all, they will cover with aluminum for not leaking, sir.
Yeah, that is also. And also you can see most of the experiments, chemistry lab, if you go, aluminum foil only they will keep to prevent the exchange of any kind of aerobic respirations like chemical reactions. They will hold it inside this aluminum foil. So which will prevent the exchange of gases from outside to inside, because aluminum properly easily can get attains the shape of the object, and if you press it, it will stick to it for a long period of time. And you can see if you go to some kind of big hotels, they used to provide a chapati or chicken leg piece or biryani, everything. They will pack nowadays. You will notice it. Aluminum foil only they are packing. Have you seen it?
Yes, sir.
That is. So that is also
Yes, sir.
using this aluminum foil so many places because it is highly malleable. So that is why we are making milk bottle caps also. We made with aluminum only, and also you can see most of our in our kitchen nowadays we are using silver and all. But you may observe if you go few years back also, your grandmothers and your villages, you can see most of the cooking utensils is what? Most of the
Silver.
utensils, aluminum only. Correct or not? We are using aluminum sheets for making cooking utensils. But still, even we are also having aluminum. At least in our home, 1 or 2 aluminum bowls will be there. Have you noticed it? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
One or big one. If you want to cook a for a more number of people with very big size, then you can see we are using aluminum bowls only. Very, very big in size they are. Andas and all we can go. So that is all made with what? Aluminum only. So aluminum sheets we are using for cooking, making the cooking utensils. Same way if it comes to. Along with aluminum, one more metal is highly malleable. I have taught you that. Can you able to see that? What is that?
Copper.
Copper, sir.
You can
Copper.
so copper is also highly malleable. So you can take here. Copper sheets are used in. You may notice it throughout the Tamil Nadu. You may observe copper they are using in every shop. For what purpose? Can you able to say?
Wire
Wires, sir.
Copper.
Wire, sir.
Wire.
inside wire thin.
Tea. Have you noticed it? Tea shops. Tea shops we have some kind of where hot water is coming. Have you noticed it?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
I don't know what you people will call that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So most of the copper sheets, understand, most of that they are made with the copper only. So copper sheets are to make utensils as well as and other any kind of containers and all. And you can see if you are drinking water from the copper, then it is even good for our health. People will say because copper is one of the most important mineral for our body. That is why you may see you people used to purchase copper bottle. Correct or not? Yeah, copper wire, sir. Yeah, wire is okay. Wire is a ductility that we'll study in the next property. You may notice that copper bottle we people are making. Correct? We are using copper bottle. Even a very costly it is. Around 700, 800, even 1000 is also is there. Copper bottle is present. So like that, this all, that is why we can say all the metals, most of the metals are malleable in nature, and that is the important characteristic property of metals. Please all of you remember, these all are the uses of metals which are highly malleable in nature, and we know the importance of gold. What is the importance of gold? Sorry, you are not saying gold, but you said gold is the highest malleable metal. What is the importance of gold? Girls, they know. What is the much priority
To
of
make
Sir,
ornaments.
making in jewelry, sir.
ornaments? Correct or not? So most of the ornaments is made with the gold only because gold can even get the shape of anything easily because of its highly malleable in nature. Do you understand all of you? Samaya, Manya, and how many of you know Vellore? Tamil Nadu Vellore. Do you know it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Vellore specialty of Vellore is there. What is that? What is the specialty of Vellore? Golden temple. You may notice it, correct? So the golden temple you can see throughout the temple has been covered with a golden sheet only. That is why that is called as Golden Temple of India. Understand, Ra? Vellore, which is located near Andhra border, our area. Understand, Ray? Have you visited that anytime? Anybody? Mavanisha?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No? You try to visit, man. It is in our state only. Tamil Nadu, it is there, Vellore. So that is completely made with a gold sheet only. How many of you visited Tirupati? Tirupati. Have you visited Tirupati?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Tirupati
Yes,
has
sir.
a main temple. Upside, you may see that Gopuram. Gopuram has been covered with a gold.
Gobram.
Have you seen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because is highly malleable and we can transform into any shape of the object. That is why we are using gold in ornaments. And these ornaments, most of the ornaments you can see, the most after platinum and all, the most costliest metal in the earth is gold only. Even platinum and all, we people won't discuss. Generally, the coming to our premises, what is the costliest metal? Gold only. Correct? Ra?
Gold.
sir.
Yes, sir.
That is what you have to remember. So, as we know, comes to here, this is all about the malleable. Metals are malleable, and the property of making into thin sheets is called as what? Malleability.
Malleability.
Called malleability, and malleability is an important characteristic property of metals. Please, all of you write it. Malleability is the important characteristic property of metals. Do you understand, all of you? This is what it is called as. Understand, Amma Shruti? Any doubt in this? Ask me. So
No, sir.
what is the use of silver foils? Silver foils we are using in what? Decoration of metals. Next,
Getting sweet.
next, aluminum foils. Aluminum foils, so many things. Understanding?
Just to wrap the food, sir.
Next, copper files and copper sheets, making utensils and some kind of bowls and etc. etc. This is all thing. So copper we are using for making cooking utensils and big containers etc. So everything you have to remember. So this making into thin sheet is only called as what? We should call it as
Oils.
that is what you have to remember. Please write it. So use of them you have to write it. Aluminum foil we have so many because its cost is also cheap compared to the copper and silver and gold. So what is the cheapest metal? Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Even highly malleable. So that only we are using aluminium foils in most of the things. So decorating food, even packing the food and so many places we are using aluminium. Okay, da?
Yes, sir.
Wrapping biscuits, chocolates, packing medicines, cigarettes, etc. etc. That is next second property, right? Metals are ductile. What is the second property? Shruti,
Sir,
respond.
malleability important.
Metals are
So
ductile.
that
Metals are ductile.
Tactile.
Metals are ductile. So already I have taught you what is the meaning of ductile. Here hammering
make into thin wires.
Make it into thin wires, sir.
Where, sir?
wires. Understanding that is what making into thin wires. That is only called as ductility by hammering only.
Wire.
Actually, by not
Tile.
we should use a word called as stretching or drawing. Correct or not?
Sir.
Stretching or draw. Draw. Understanding? Draw a wire, making it to thin wires is called as ductile. Do you understand, all of you? The understanding the
Yes, sir.
metals can be drawn or stretched. Drawn, D-R-A-W-N, drawn or stretched into thin wires. Thin wires, that is called as, the property of that metals is called as, they are ductile in nature.
Ductile.
The property is called as ductility. What we should call? The property of metal
Ductility.
has been stretched or drawn into thin wires. Thin wires is called as ductility. So that we can say metals, all the metals we can draw into thin wires. Exceptional cases is there that I will say. So that is even already was studied in class 8. So that is why I am not saying you here exceptional cases because in our class 9 it is not there also. So whatever the substances if you are drawn or stretching into thin sheets, that is what we should call as ductility. So all the metals will show that property. That is why we can say metals are ductile in nature. How they are? Ductile
in nature.
Please all of you write it. Ductility. The stretching or drawn, the stretched or drawn The structure are drawn. The structure are drawn the metals into thin wires. The structure are drawn the metals into thin wires is called ductility. Ductility. So now my question is, we have so many metals, like here also malleability also we have so many metals. Is it all the metals is having same malleability, means everything can make the same amount of sheet, or different thing?
Not
No, sir.
different.
Different, sir.
As we know that silver and gold is the best one, because they are very highly malleable. So if it comes to the aluminum and copper, they are also highly malleable, not extreme like gold and silver. That is what. So the malleability is also not equal in all the metals. Same way if it comes to the ductility also, the ductility is not same in all the metals. Do you understand, all of you? So all the metals are not equally ductile in nature. Some are more ductile than other metal, and some are very less ductile compared to the other metals. Now you can observe here again ductility also. Can you able to say which two metals are showing the highest ductile in nature? Highest ductile in nature.
Copper.
Gold and copper, sir.
Gold and silver only. Gold and silver are among the best ductile metals. Please write it. What is the best ductile metals?
Gold and silver.
Silver. The best ductile metal. The best ductile metals are gold and silver. Gold and silver. Next, normal, highly ductile in nature. Highly ductile. What?
Copper.
Highly ductile metals are aluminum and copper.
Copper.
You notice it. Copper wires and aluminum wires only we are using for electricity, transportation of electricity. Correct? Have you noticed it?
Yes, sir.
So aluminum and copper wires to carry the electricity. Why can't we use silver? Because silver and gold are best. Correct? Why can't we use that one?
Sir,
because they are
because silver
costly.
will not conduct electricity more, sir. But
Actually,
copper will conduct more electricity, sir.
More best conductor than, understand this one, but you can see silver is less active. It is maybe highly malleable than aluminum and copper, but you can see compared to the gold and silver, aluminum and copper are more reactive metals. Do you understand, all of you? More reactive metals. That is why we are using these two things in transportation of electricity. And one more reason is that, what about the cost of gold and silver? Gold and silver compared to the
It
aluminum and
is
copper,
very high, sir.
very high. You can see aluminum wires only the people cannot robbery. Understand? So many, even aluminum wire is there, they will throw it and will go, because very cheap cost. Correct or not? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Copper is, you may notice it. But if suppose even copper wires, you may notice is somewhere copper wires also has been stolen by some people. Have you noticed it? Because copper
sir.
is little bit costliest metal. So many places you can see, like a current department and all, so many fellows they will do the scams by selling the copper metal and all, copper wires and all, because it is little bit costly. And if it comes to imagine, suppose like aluminum wires, if they will make the gold wires and silver wires, then the people will keep it. Is it the people will keep? Everybody will be
No, sir.
cut it and
Selling.
into their homes, because it is a much costliest metal. So even though they are highly ductile in nature, we cannot use as carrying electricity, because of they are the poor conductor of electricity. Compared to the copper and aluminum, they are less reactive metals. Is it okay, all of you? Now, if it comes to here, this gold, silver, aluminum and everything, they are very highly ductile in nature. How much it is means? For example, you take aluminum, forget aluminum and copper, you forget it. If you take the gold, particularly I am saying, gold and silver are the best ductile metals. For example, if you take 100 milligrams of highly ductile metal like silver or gold, whatever it is, how much, Ra? Not grams. How much I am taking? 100
Milligram.
milligrams. So you may notice that if you go to the gold shop, boys you may don't know, but girls know. 2 grams, 100 milligrams, like that. Purchasing, if you are purchasing some ring and all, they will say your ring size is 2 grams and 10 milligrams. Like that they will say. Have you noticed it? Yes or no? Milligrams.
Yes, sir.
Please tell me, girls. Like that, they will say 8 grams and 100 milligrams, like that, correct? So, if we'll take the best among the best metal which is highly ductile nature, for example, if we'll take silver, understanding? So, I am taking a silver 100 grams, 100 milligrams, not 100 grams. How much, Ra? 100
100 milligram.
milligrams. Do you know how many
Milligram.
we can make it? We can make, Sai, you all people will surprise. I'm not saying a joke. We can make 200 meters long. How much, Ra?
200 meters.
grams wire. If we'll take, we can make 100 milligrams of silver. We can make 200 meters long wire. Imagine then how much big it is, how much highly malleable it is nature. But thickness is very, very small. Without breaking, 100 milligrams of wire, if you are hitting, drawn, stretch, more and more, maximum we can make how many, Ra? 200 meters.
200 meters.
You understand, all of you? Like that, if you take 1 gram of, you can observe, 1 gram of gold if you take, 1 gram of gold you can take, according to this, observe carefully, we can make a wire of 2 kilometers. How much, Ra?
2 kilometers.
2 kilometers. That is what you have to remember. Are you understanding, all of you? That much highly malleable in nature. Highly malleable in nature. Somebody is saying something, wait, chart. Milligrams. Sir, I don't know, sir. I have never gone to jewelry shop. It's okay. Okay, no issues. So you ask your mother, she will say milligrams. Milligrams also they will measure, they will calculate the amount for gold because gold is more costly. Correct or not? So this much you can see. Just I am taking a highest among the best metal of highly ductile in nature. If you take just 100 grams, how much wire we can make, Ra? 200, understanding, meters of wire we can be drawn. So that is why that is much highly ductile in nature. So you can take, this is all about the best metals of ductile metal.
Sir, this is 20.
Sai, what? Ra? Speak, yeah. So okay. So now if we take copper and aluminium, they are also very, very highly ductile, and that is why you can see they have been drawn into thin wires which are used in electrical wiring. So to transport electricity. So that is why we can say ductility is another important characteristic property of metals. So you can say from this all the two properties, metals are both, they are malleable in nature and both they are ductile in nature. So due to this property of malleability and ductility only, malleability and ductility, understand the metals can be given different shapes to make and allow heat and electricity. That is what you have to remember. Whatever it is the purposes we are using in our, suppose car is also made up of metal. So different cars having different shape, bus, train, everything, most of the things they are made in, everything, most of the elements are made with the metals only because the metals are highly malleable in nature and they are ductile also. So due to this property of malleability and ductility, the metals can be given different shapes to make various objects, or we can call it as various articles. Do you have any doubt in these two properties? Anybody, please ask. Clear?
No, sir.
Yes?
No, sir. No doubt, sir.
If you are clear,
Okay.
now Sai is asking something. Sir, 24 karat gold and 22 karat gold. I have already taught you. 24 karat gold means completely only gold will be present. Pure gold will be present, and pure gold is very malleable in nature and easily it can be transformed its shape. So that is why to increase the strength of the gold, 2% means 2 karat of copper they will add into the gold. That is why that gold is called as 22 karat gold. Do you understand, all of you? That is the only difference. Nothing is there. To increase the strength of gold, basically the strength of the gold is less compared to the copper and other metals. So they can easily understand, transform.
Sir, pure gold is more ductile and
Pure gold is only automatically more ductile, Sai.
malleable in nature, sir.
Because pure is pure always. If it is having some impurities, definitely it will be, the strength will be less. Understand, Sai? Like strength in the sense of property is less. Chemical properties like malleability and ductility will changes. Okay, Sai? Solunga, Sai?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. That is
Okay, sir.
two properties. So we can say from this, we can make a conclusion. What is the conclusion? Please all of you do it. What is the conclusion? Metals are Metals are malleable.
Ductile in nature.
Write it. Metals are malleable and ductile. Please write it. Metals are malleable and ductile. That is what the conclusion we have made. So these are the two properties. So two properties is over. Now let us come to the third property. What is the